Holy fuck, dude. I just recorded a whole video and actually didn't have the button pressed to record. That's fucked. Welcome to day number 2 of recording the high of the day, the low of my day, something good somebody did for me and something good I did for somebody else. This is something that I can do that's repetitive. I will be building on top of it, hopefully adding more videos. I do have some edited put to the side, but when the time is right, they'll be posted. The high of my day today was something that I just experienced. It's now 2 in the morning. And I've had a couple glasses of this $5 wine, and I'm having a good time. The high of my day was meeting with these 3 gentlemen: a black security guard who works at the gas station, and a Mexican man who was there probably buying cigarettes. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it was cigarettes. And we had a great conversation about politics, the role of JFK and Charlie Kirk, some of the opinions of that, just from the black guy, and from the Latino guy. He was just pretty much listening. The Mexican guy, he was a really good man, and we were having a good time. And I kind of threw the security guard guy off. I always throw him off when I'm with him, and tonight he learned that I could speak Spanish the way I was speaking with our Mexican friend and another family that he saw me speaking to when I pulled up. And that was just the high of my day, man. We pretty much came together under the common ground of God, loving your neighbor, and wanting to change the world and make a positive impact on the people around us. He shared with me a little bit about how Charlie Kirk probably not really messed up, but how he wished Charlie Kirk would have went into the hood a little bit. He was at the college campuses, and he was like, bruh, if only Charlie Kirk would have, because what he was saying about some of the black folks was right, but if only he would have went to the hood and educated them and gave them the opportunity to kind of argue and learn in that way. Because sometimes you learn through failure, and like if I'm talking to someone and I'm trying to argue my point, and they have great resources and they can really put me in my place through their resources and their outlook, their perspective, it gives me the opportunity to change my opinion and to understand. So like, that's important, I think, as a part of being a man, being a human, developing, is to recognize when maybe your opinion isn't right, or when you should have the ability to change your opinion. That's super powerful to do, to not only have an opinion, but to change your opinion when you feel like it's smart to. So that was the high of my night, I would say. The low of my night is that I once again was waiting for one of my friends to practice Spanish with. I got her a book. I wrapped it up like a present, and I was really excited tonight to meet with her and practice and read our books, where I read 1 page in Spanish, she reads 1 page in English, and together we help each other understand and pronounce both of the pages and understand what we're reading, so that way we can work through books in other languages, ultimately becoming fluent in both Spanish and English. She flaked on me, which was the low, but we also talked. I guess she fell asleep. Y'all know, $5 wine, buddy. And I also made an awesome meal tonight. I made a Cajun pasta with shrimp and some sausage, some cut up bell peppers and onions. And I put this thing together beautifully with the Parmesan cheese. Oh my gosh, my best yet. I will say my best yet. So I'm excited to eat some of that tomorrow. I had some tonight. There's my high and my low bundled up together. It doesn't need to be organized. It doesn't need to be correct or clean. It just needs to be here. I also, I'm selling some of my Pokemon cards. This is a bit of a debacle. I don't know what the fuck is going on. That's a side note. I just brought that in now. But something nice that somebody did for me, and also something nice that I did for somebody else, is I helped my buddy Thomas. I could tell at work that he was stressing out. It was only him in his department, and because I'm maintenance at Walmart, I can pretty much take care of my job duties in a fraction of the time that a normal person would who's hired to do maintenance, just because I don't slack and I stay focused. So I have 2/3 of my time able to help other departments, to talk to people, or to work on myself in whatever way I choose. My buddy Thomas, who works in produce, was alone, and they got an order in early that was like, it was probably 6 pallets worth of produce that he was a little bit overwhelmed on, as well as doing his duties. And because I've dabbled into all departments, I took it off his shoulders, man. I said, let's work together. Don't stress. If you feel that, throw it away, man. Get rid of it. So I made him feel good, and I think that was something nice I did for someone today. I didn't have to do that, but I really felt good doing it. I also shared some good stories with an older lady named Miss Mabel who works at Walmart, and it was fun to ask her some of those adverse questions about her childhood to get her mind going a little bit. And I also shared with her some of what I was drinking, some cranberry juice and my weird meal of raw vegetables. That was really fun. Something that I did that somebody did for me is that although he made it seem like I was helping him a ton, he reassured me like, man, you're a huge help. My buddy, we won't mention his name, is moving into a new house. He does live with his dad right now, but he said he's going solo this time. He said he moves a lot, so he's moving into a place by himself, and he's got an extra couch he needed to get rid of. I don't have a couch here, and I said, man, I'll take the couch. I don't even have a couch, so let's do it. And he said, heck yeah, man, you're willing to take this couch off me? And he said it doesn't smell bad or have any weird side effects or any diminishing returns. So he said, yeah, I could take the couch, and I'm doing him a big favor by taking the couch. So we're going to use that as something nice that I did for somebody else today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm just really doing this here as a form of repetition. However, there is some value here. I think there's some lessons here. I'll try better to resonate. If not, drop a comment if you have any pointers, or if you have any objections or anything you want to say about what's going on today. This bottle of wine was $5 and reminds me a little bit about this book that I'm still reading. I'm about halfway through. I'm a little over halfway through. And no matter what, broke, poor, rich, with employment, unemployed, it seems that alcohol and wine find their way into almost every single meal of a French person, of an English man living in France, as well as there was a Russian man living there as well, and some Bolsheviks or whatever. They always have alcohol. They're always drinking wine. I feel great that I've had a little wine tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.